Hi, Captain Al Lorenzetti here for SkimmerOutdoors.com, Trophy Tackle, Bergen Bay Docks, and All Pro Charters, bringing you the weekend update and fishing report. This for the weekend of July 19th, 20th, 21st, and around that time. Looking at the weather forecast, it's pretty much southwest, going to be very, very hot. They're talking about like nearly 100 degrees on Saturday. So that means southwest winds, usually not too heavy, blowing up in the afternoon, typical southwest 15 to 20 in the afternoon, and light and variable in the morning to start. So the weather looks decent. Just keep an eye out for afternoon thunderstorms and such, which can happen with the hot weather. So that's one possibility. Anyway, on the fishing front, I fished yesterday and actually had a couple of keeper fluke inside that seems to be picking up. I actually had 2 or 3 fish that were like 17 inches, 18 inches, but had a couple of legitimate 19 plus inch plus fish. And so I say we had a new body of fish move in. A ton of sea robins, wow, some of the monsters must be 3-4 pounds. But a lot of action, and now a few keepers in the mix as well. So, that bodes well for inshore fishing, so it looks like a great weekend to do that. Sea bass out in the ocean on all of the pieces. A lot of them have been picked over, but there's still a fish or 2 here and there to catch and bring home to eat. So delicious. I'm going to have them tonight, I think. And let's see, on the tuna fish front, the Coimbra bite with tuna fish, basically it's turning out to be like an early morning thing. Fish are active until maybe 8 o'clock, and then after that it gets slow. Most days. A couple of days, they do show up later in the day, up on the surface, but if you really want to catch, you got to be there early. It means leaving at maybe first light if you have a fast boat, or even leaving in the dark and taking it easy and getting close. So at first light, you can do some trolling or look for some fish action, jigging and so forth. But I have a feeling, as we get through into August and into September, generally these fish are going to settle in, and they should be available in one place pretty much where you can fish them all day, jig them, and maybe catch them up on the surface and pop for them. So, that's the word. Shark fishing is good. There's a ton of little brown sharks around. I had one the other day when I was sea bass fishing, on a fluke rig. Got them up to the boat. Maybe it was 40 pounds or something like that. A bunch of them around. And, there's always a couple of makos, tigers. There's plenty of sharks out there to catch. So, that would be another offering for offshore fishing. So inshore for the weekend, I would say stick with the fluke. Maybe there's a possibility of a weak fish. I tried down in the bay off of Heckscher. I just went there one day and just messing around and caught little tiny weak fish, maybe 8 or 10 inches long. And I was looking to see if there was anything going on in those open waters down off of Heckscher, but pretty much that was it, small weak fish. So anyway, weather looks decent. It's going to be a fairly good weekend, and the fishing seems to have picked up. So get out there, have a great time, catch them up, and be safe.